to my channel. So you guys, I just got back from Save On. I'm actually still in the parking lot. I'm gonna be heading home. I dropped off the girls. I had to pick up a few things for my meal prep. So today's video, I'm gonna be taking you over the nutrition part of my beginning of my transformation. So that's going to be going over what my macros are, how I figured out what my macros need to be, my calories need to be for my goal, and then kind of the recipes and what is on my meal plan. And then I'm going to show you what I'm prepping for my lunch. So my goal with this beginning is for 2 weeks, I want to be as consistent as possible. I always want to be consistent, but I mean, following my meal plan exactly to the T is so crucial for the first 2 weeks, because there's no room for error. Because if you start in the beginning, it's really hard to get that momentum and really hard to stay focused. I've done both ways, and I find that this is the best way. So you're gonna see from my meal plan, I have lots of variety of food, lots of food actually. I've already kind of started it as I'm filming this. And so I've been feeling really satiated, which means I haven't felt super extremely hungry at night, which I always used to. So it's just, I've been really focused on prioritizing my carbohydrates around my training, and really prioritizing higher carbohydrates. And I'll show you guys that in a second. I think that's all I have to say. Let's get going, and then I will kind of explain as we go. And any questions that you guys have, pop them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. And stay around to the end, because I have a gift for you. But you have to watch till the end. Okay, you guys, let's start this video. All right, you guys, I just got home, so I'm going to actually have my snack because it's 9 a.m. and I've been making sure I'm eating every 3 hours, because that's what works best for my body. So I've got a shake. I use a vegan protein. I use the Cinnamon Delight by PE Science. It's so good. I'll show you guys. So this is it. I absolutely love this one. I can't have whey. I love whey, but my tummy does not. So this is my favorite flavor by them. So I'm gonna have my shake. I'm going to eat my banana. I'll either have like a banana or an apple. I am gonna eat 4 rice cakes. I like butter popcorn. I have this flavor in here. This one is my favorite. It's right here. So I'm gonna eat 4 of those. That's my pre-workout meal. And then I'm gonna train. I have arms, abs, and some cardio today. So that's today. And then I'm gonna meal prep after. And so I'm gonna show you guys how I meal prep one recipe, that's it, for 5 days. And I'm going to take you through my macros, and my meal plan. So we'll probably do that before I meal prep. I'll probably save the meal prep to the end, and then I will let you guys know what your special gift is. Guys, we're back. So we're going to talk about how I figure out my calories and macros, and also how you can too. Everything will be in the show notes. I use on hannadawson.ca, that's my website. I have a macronutrient calculator, and so it's going to tell you your calories and your macronutrient ratios for your goal, as well as it will give you options. It will give you options for fat loss, muscle building, maintenance, and then it will tell you certain percentages to drop it by. So fat loss just means that you're going to be eating under maintenance calories. Muscle building or bulking means that you're going to be eating over maintenance calories, and maintenance just means you're eating enough to stay where you're at and enjoy life, essentially. Because eating in a surplus to put muscle on is just as hard as to be a little bit in a deficit as well. So they're both hard on the mind. So my goal right now is to lose some fat. I'm sitting at 24.7, and I usually sit at 18. That's where my body has for years. And so I've been working like crazy. And so being a little bit more easygoing with my nutrition and kind of eating at maintenance / a surplus. I was kind of eating over maintenance there for a bit and trying to put some muscle on, but just with work, I was only able to get my workouts in, and I was eating a little bit more soul food. I was enjoying that soul food. In the Fit Club, we talk about 80% whole food, 20% soul food. within your calories and your macros, and allowing yourself to enjoy those things in your meal plan, because it will make it easier to adhere to. You can be more flexible in the kitchen with foods that you choose. You can be more creative. It's just more flexibility. I do flexible eat. So that is where that terminology comes from. So that's what I used on my website. I just input all my information and it told me what I need to be eating at. So 16 calories. So 1716 calories. My protein's 127. My carbs are about 210. And my fat is sitting at 40 grams a day. And then my fiber is 27 to 34. And so you can take those and you can divide it by how many meals you eat a day. So I typically sit around 5 to 6 meals a day. That's like including my meals and my snacks. And then it will tell me what numbers to shoot for. However, mine vary. They don't hit exactly on. It's the most important part is like by the end of the day that you've gotten close to those macronutrient ratios, as close as you can. It's never going to be perfect. And then, at the end of the weeks, some days may be lower, some days may be higher. It should average out as long as you're trying to get as close to those numbers as possible. So that's what I'm at for my goal right now. So you guys will get to follow along this journey and do my check-ins with me and making sure that I am slowly losing. And now some weeks I may not, and some weeks I may, and that's okay. We're going to be taking pictures. We're going to be filling out that questionnaire, which is vitally important. Doing measurements and weight and things like that. So I'll take you through that each week as I do those check-ins. So everything for this is in the show notes. I'm going to show you my meal prep. So I'm going to be making Thai basil bok choy rice bowl thingamabobber. It's so amazing. So I've added this recipe to my meal plan. 1, because it tastes so good. 2, because it's so easy to make. It's ground turkey or ground chicken, whatever you want to use. And it's just easy to prep. It's cost friendly. It's absolutely delicious. And it's got your protein, your carbs, your fats, and your micronutrients, which is bok choy, and fibrous vegetables. And then my mornings, I'm going to be eating like oatmeal. I have found these new oatmeals. I will show you guys in a later video. I'll take you through a day of my eating. I won't do that today, but I'll kind of give you a snippet of what my meal plan looks like. And then surprise, you guys hung around to the end. Your gift is some recipes from the Fit Club that is going to be easy for you to meal prep. So I'm going to give you some meal prep recipes. So if you go into the show notes, click that link, it's going to ask you to input your email, join the email list, and it will send you the recipe book with some yummy, amazing recipes that you can prep. It will have all the directions. It will have swap out notes. It will also have how many proteins, carbs, calories, and fats per meal, so that if you're wanting to track, you totally can. And again, if you need help with this, we do have the Fit Club platform where I do meal plans for you twice a month. It's $49.99 monthly, $39.99 monthly Canadian, and $99.99 quarterly Canadian. And if you use Hannah, code Hannah, you'll get 10% off your first 3 months. So it's $89 for 3 months. That's 6 meal plans. That's tons, loads of workouts. That's coaching, mindset coaching with me, an amazing community of women. That's my little sales spiel for today. You guys, let's get prepping. I'm going to show you this amazing recipe. Any questions or comments, just pop them below this video. I'd be happy to answer you. Any help you need, I'm here for you. So anything that you have questions throughout this whole video, just pop them below. You guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when I do upload new videos. Really love when you guys give me a thumbs up and you subscribe. It just shows your support, and I am so grateful. You don't even know, like, so grateful. And I'm grateful just to show up here and be able to share my journey and help you. So let's get prepping. And then I got to record a podcast, one that you want to hear. It has to do with a woman changing her body. It's going to be so good. FCB podcast, that link for that will be below. New episodes release every Thursday. So today's Wednesday, so that's tomorrow. Go check that out. Let's get prepping. All right, you guys, I have all the ingredients: ground turkey, bok choy, minute rice, coconut oil, peppers, tamari, honey, Those are those hot Thai peppers, garlic, and sweet basil. So I'm gonna show you guys how I kind of mix everything up. This is a super easy recipe to make. You can make lots or a little bit. My family likes it, so usually when I meal prep, I'll make a little bit extra and we'll eat it for dinner, and then I will prep the rest into my meals. So I'm gonna cut up the peppers and the garlic first, and then I'm going to, and onions, and I'm going to put coconut oil in my pan, and I'm going to heat it up just a little bit. And then after it's all heated up, I'm going to add in the ground turkey, and I'm gonna cook the turkey in with it. Once you add all that in, you're going to add, before the turkey, I'm totally doing this backwards, you want to add in the tamari, the honey, and then we're just going to mix it all together. And while that's cooking, I'm getting my rice ready to cook. I'm cutting up my bok choy. I like to wash it. I don't know, it really needs to be cleaned good so it doesn't taste funny. And then I cook it in, I fry it. And then I cut up my basil. I put it in the turkey once it's done, and once the rice is done, then I'm gonna do the bok choy, and I do it with a little sesame oil, and I stir fry it, and that is it, you guys. I get it all together. I like to clean up while I go, so I don't have a huge mess to clean up, and then I just portion it out. No need to weigh it out because you know how many servings it makes. Just divide it between the containers, and that is it. You are good to go. Look at how amazing that looks. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, go and get your recipes in the show notes below. I will see you next week.